Hi everyone. I've had a few questions about this week's tech tip, which was flippity.net and using it to create flashcards or Jeopardy games with Google spreadsheets. And there's some confusion about a couple of the steps, so I thought I would do a little more in-depth of a video just to show you the steps and walk you through them so you can see that once you figure out maybe the little quirky things, it's not that hard at all. So here I am on flippity.net again, and I'm on the flashcard page. And step one is to modify their template. So if I just click on the template, what it's going to do is open it up in a new tab, and you'll notice I'm logged in on my maloneschools.org account. Okay, and what I want to do is once I've got this open, I'm going to do File, and I'm going to do Make a Copy. Okay, and it asks me, what do you want to call this document? So you can call it whatever you want to, and then just hit OK. I'm not going to do that right now because I've already done it, so I'm going to flip back over here, and I'll show you that here in my drive I've already downloaded copies of the templates for the flashcards and for the Jeopardy game as well. Now, as far as using it from here, once they're in my drive, and you can see I'm the owner of these are those copies, so they're not on Flippity's Google account anymore. I want to leave these alone in the sense that I want these templates to be my masters. So when I start creating a new set of flashcards, I don't want to work in this file. So let's say that I'm ready. I'm doing the Industrial Revolution right now with my kids, so I want to do a set of flashcards for that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to right-click on the name of the file, and I am going to do Make a Copy again. And this time, you'll see what just happened. So it created it right there, copy of flippity.net flashcard template. So I want to leave this one alone because like I said, I want to leave that as my master, and instead I want to work in this one. This is going to be my new set of flashcards. So I'm going to click on that, just left click to open the file. Once it's open, first thing I want to do is I want to give it a new name. This is going to help me organize my drive later on, put it in the right files. If I want to share it with other people, it's going to be a lot easier to find it. So I'm going to call these Industrial, yeah, it helps if you spell it correctly, Industrial Revolution flashcards. Remember, there's nothing indicating because you're looking at a spreadsheet that it's a flashcard, so I'm going to call it flashcard so I remember that right away. So I'm going to click OK. All right. Now, before I erase this stuff, I just want to show you that the sample, the template that they use, they tried to give you a little bit of everything so you could see how things work. So, for instance, here's on the one side of the flashcard is chemical formula of water, and the other side is H2O. So they showed you the code that you would use if you wanted to add subscript. Okay, here they wanted to put a picture as the front side of the flashcard, so they showed you that you just have to paste in the address for the picture. Here they wanted italicized text. Here they put in a YouTube clip as the backside of a flashcard. Over here they're showing you that you can use different colors for the cards and different colors for the text. This tells you which colors you can use. Okay, but now that I'm in my Industrial Revolution flashcards, I don't want any of this stuff in here because it's not Industrial Revolution. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to left click on this box, and I'm just going to drag down. I'm holding my left button and then let go. So I select all of that, and I'm going to backspace. And by doing that, I just cleared all that out. And then I'm going to do the same thing here, backspace to clear that. I'm going to backspace to clear that, and I'm going to backspace to clear that. And I'm doing that because you'll see here it says leave these boxes blank, and it'll be black text on a white card, which is fine for me for right now. Okay, so then all I've got to do is put my cards in. So I'm going to do this spinning Jenny as one card. I'm going to do, my next card will be the Cotton Gin. Okay, and so on. And then on the other side, made it much faster to produce thread. 50 times faster than cleaning cotton by hand. Or whatever I wanted, or I could put a picture of it, all that other thing that we just talked about. Now let's say I keep going, I can create as many flashcards as I want, and then once I'm ready, what I need to do is come up here, and I need to click on File. And in the File tab, toward the bottom, there is a line that says Publish to the Web. That's what I'm going to click on. I don't need to do anything here other than click the blue button that says Publish. When I do that, it asks me, are you sure that you want to publish it? Because by publishing it, you're making it public. You're putting it out there on the web. Yes, fine. I mean, the only way anybody's going to find it is if they actually know the address, so you really don't need to worry about it. So I'm going to click OK. And the address is already highlighted here for me, so all I need to do is on my keyboard, I'm holding down the Control button and I'm going to touch C. Okay, so I just copied it to my clipboard. Now what I do is I come down to, I'm back on my flashcard page. Down at the bottom of the spreadsheet, right now the tab I'm on is flashcards. The next tab over says Get Link here. I'm going to click on that. I'm going to put my mouse, you'll see there's this box that's kind of a little different shade and it's got a blue outline around it. I'm going to click with my mouse, I'm going to click in there to select that box, and I'm going to hold down the Control button and push V, and I pasted that address in there. I'm just going to move my mouse over here so you can see what happened. I pasted the address in, and then this new line showed up that says click here to get your Flippity.net flashcards. I'm going to click there, and when I do, you'll see that it says go to the link or remove. I'm going to leave remove alone. If I want to play the flashcards from here, I can just click on that, and if I do, it opens a new tab and it takes me to Flippity.net, and here are my flashcards. So use them that way, go to the next one. Okay, you can see a list, you can do a quiz on them, whatever. Okay, the thing that's nice about this process is once you've done this, I can come back over here as many times as I want to, or if I've shared this with other people, they can make changes here too. We don't need to do that publishing step again. Any changes you make now are going to be live. So if I add a third card here, let's just do the water frame. Okay, and when I open that link back up again, so let me go back down here to get link. When I open this link again, you will notice there it is. So I haven't had to do that publish step again. You only need to do that once. Okay, now how do you use these cards? Well, you could share this spreadsheet with your students and have them do this step. You could open this up on a smartboard for them ahead of time and do this on the smartboard. Or the other thing you can do is if you have your own website, you could come here, I'm on that flippity.net thing, and I just clicked once to highlight the address up here, and I'm going to use Control C again, and I just copied this whole address. If I have my own classroom website, I could then put this address on the website as a link, and then my students or myself, if I don't want to do this every time, would be able to go to my website to access this set of flashcards. And the same is true of the Jeopardy game. I mean, we've been talking about the flashcards, but there's that Jeopardy template. It works pretty much the same way. You go in, you put your questions together, put the answers together, and then you publish it, and again, there's a link, and pretty standard stuff. So one of the things that I didn't talk about in the workshop yesterday that I ran out of time for was, as we're talking about collaboration, one of the things that you could easily do then is take this set of Industrial Revolution flashcards, use that blue share button that's up in the corner, share this with another teacher, and then you would both be able to work on the set of flashcards, or you can divide up the topics, have one teacher do flashcards for one set of topics, the another does the rest. You could also have students create their own flashcards and share them with you or share them with the rest of the class. So I hope that clears up any confusion there is on Flippity and helps you with that process. Thanks.